I think our success at Smith Physical Therapy and Running Academy has really been that we work with runners in a different way. Our goal is to make them smarter, and to be smarter, we push them different than they have been pushed in the past. So a lot of runners think that to be a good runner, you just need to run more, or to be a better runner, you need better shoes. And yes, those are both true. You need good, stable shoes that fit you, and you need to want to run. But we have found the 7 things that we have our runners do over a series of visits help them become a better runner for a longer period of time. One of the most important things is technique work. So working with one of our certified running technique specialists, using drills, using video analysis to help understand proper form. Not enough runners understand the importance of all the little mechanics that happen when you're running. Strength training is another thing that we work with our clients on. They are so tired of me saying running is not strengthening, and it's not. Strength training means you are putting some type of weight, whether it's extra hand weights or a plate or just your body weight, and moving that to build up the strength of your muscles and build the stability in your bones. And so being stronger is what's going to help you either run faster or it's going to help you tolerate longer distances. Speed and agility work is another way that we teach our runners to help themselves. So speed work is where you are running as fast as you can for a shorter distance. And agility work is where you're practicing moving your feet really quickly. And so distance runners will say, well, I don't need to work on my sprinting and I don't need to work on agility, but you do. Sprinting helps build your heart and your lungs capacity for, well, we call that endurance. So doing speed work where you're pushing yourself to sprint and then letting your heart and your lungs recover and then doing it again and repeating that over and over again is where actual endurance comes from. And agility work, first of all, it's fun, but in a different way to train, but your foot's ability to get on and off the ground really quickly is what will help with performance as well. We teach the role of mobility. So that can come through things like yoga or stretching or mobility work. Pilates, any way that you are working on stability and mobility of your joints to help keep them healthy. The healthier your joints are, the longer you'll be able to run throughout your lifetime. Nutritionists, we're really lucky to work with great nutritionists and dietitians in the area because we think that the more our runners know, whether you're a high school, middle school runner or you're running well into your 80s, the more our runners understand about what's fueling their body and the timing of the fueling and how that will help with performance and injury prevention is really, really key. We also really love working with mental performance coaches. We think that there is something very mental about running, whether you use running to help de-stress or you use it to help you be able to eat the foods you love, or if you use it because you're competing for something. There is a mental part of that goes into it. I have run enough miles to sometimes have to ignore that little voice that's in my head that's like, you should just walk. It'll be easier if you're walking. And I don't want to because I'm training for something. So learning the skills of shutting that voice down is something that I think not enough runners take the time to do. And we love soft tissue work. This is another aspect that I don't think runners spend enough time doing, and this is one of the things we teach here, is that there is a part of self-care that has to happen. So working with a lot of the massage therapists that we work with to have somebody, a professional, get in there and clean the muscles out, get some of those restrictions out, get the tissues moving better, and then using things like foam roller and the cross balls to maintain what has happened. I think that component of it, that self-care part of it, helps with injury prevention and just improving your overall performance. So running faster, running longer, running without pain, I think is key to why our runners have been so successful here, is they just really learn to step back, take care of their body as a whole, and look at running as a sport, not just a habit.